Hallo, da sind wir wieder zurück mit Trails of Cold Steel, wo wir beim letzten Mal im Kapitel 6 angekommen sind. Und primär gerade unsere, also wir erstmal davon die Imperial Liberation Front davon abgehalten haben, Crossbell zu beschießen. Im großen Stile. Sehr schön. Aber unsere derzeitige Immediate Concern ist gerade einfach, was wir fürs Schulfestival machen. Das ist auch wieder so ein typisch so ein üser Cut, so ein Change of Tone von, ja, wir haben gerade eine Terroristengruppe davon abgehalten, fette Raketen auf eine Stadt abzufeuern, die potenziell hunderte tausend von Leuten getötet hätte fast. Hätte sie töten können, potenziell. Zu, was machen wir jetzt eigentlich für das Schulfestival? Auch ein schöner Kontrast auf Kanal. Wir haben aber noch zuerst mal zwei NPC Character-Profile, die wir uns jetzt mal abholen wollen. Dazu haben wir einmal Not in West Hallway. Wir sind natürlich im Osten. Oder? Nee, wir sind im West Teil. Amorous is in the food stores. Anything else this festival has to offer? It's so much fun to go around trying all the food on offer. Hey, my mom's already ordering. What do you think they're gonna have at the festival? Hey, my mom's already ordering. Du wirst wahrscheinlich schon first hier sein. Da. Ja, aber einfach new things. Alright. Und Vincent ist eine Etage weiter drunter. Szene. Ah. Our festival brings back memories of our play last year. The first appearance on stage could be likened to a breathtakingly beautiful butterfly bursting forth from its cocoon. Übertreib's nicht. So wonderfully charming, I was the ladies in the audience had to shut their eyes to resist swooning over me. Ich würde sagen, mindestens 50% davon ist sehr verschobene Selbstwahrnehmung. Some might say that your acting simply put everyone to sleep. Danke, dass du es bestätigst, Ferris. Danke. Sehr schön. Wahrscheinlich dann eher so 70%. Ansonsten... Ist das natürlich jetzt ruhig oder warum? Ist okay. Colette, Vincent haben wir Books. Natürlich, wir können wieder in die Library gehen für Books. Machen wir das ganz kurz. Was haben wir denn jetzt Neues? Erebonia Folklore Volume 3, ne? Die haben wir mal durchgelesen, dementsprechend machen wir das mal. Considering the size and history of the Erebonia Empire, it should come as no surprise that it has a wealth of folklore, perhaps more than any other nation on the continent. This is the last in a series of 3 books that will introduce a small number of legends and traditions in Erebonia. It is my wish that this series will stimulate new interest in the rich history and mythology of this great nation. The Dark Dragon. An evil dragon said to have emerged from beneath the earth in Handala during the early Dark Ages. It is said that the miasma it exhaled turned the capital into a city of the dead, resulting in Erebonia center being temporarily moved to St. Ark to the south. Though no hard evidence exists to verify these claims, according to the legends, it was eventually vanquished by the Emperor and his knights. Hust. Hust. Knochendrache. Katakomb. Hust. Hab ich was gesagt? Great night. A giant knight claimed to have appeared on the continent on numerous occasions since even before the Erebonia Empire was founded 1,000 years ago. Existing description of it are vague and differ between regions, suggesting that existence is mere legends. Das ist ein Call-out für ein Ding, was uns bald sehr zentral beschäftigen wird. The immortal king, terrifyingly powerful fiends which exist in many tales across the country, said to wield a staff and have a skull for a head. They are rumored to steal the lives of any who witness them. The origins of these particular creatures are unknown, and in some provinces regard them as no different from the Grim Reaper. Davon vielleicht passiert auch schon. Ja. Ein Beispiel gesehen. The Crimson Demon. The fabled devil is said to wield 1,000 weapons. Amounts describe it as wrapped in flames, but only a small number of reports exist, all found in the areas surrounding Halbdollar. Ich finde es interessant, wie hart, vor allem ist das 3. Kapitel, Callouts macht zu späteren Dingen, die uns beschäftigen. Das sind alles Dinge, die hier referenziert werden, die entweder schon mal in irgendeiner Art und Weise aufkamen oder darauf kommen werden. Und das geht auch für die anderen 2 Kapitel, aber hier gerade umso mehr. Also ja, es gibt eine Folge Dinge lesen. Das sind alle Dinge davon werden so irgendwo in irgendeiner Art und Weise mal referenziert werden, relevant werden, wieder aufkommen. So, und Celine steht auch in der Library anscheinend. Frage ist, wo? Da. Ah, so you make a little visit to the academy today, didn't you? I'm kind of at a loss as to what our class could do for the festival. You wouldn't happen to have any good ideas, would you? Just kidding. We'll figure something out, probably. She's happy. Schön, wie er erstmal eine Katze versucht zu fragen. Group save, fresh to the cats, disappoint. Man kann in dem Teich am Gymnasium wirklich alle Fische fangen, die man verpasst hat? Okay. Interesting. Also hier an dem Teich. Na gut, uns fehlen nur noch 2 Fische und einen davon kann man noch nicht verpasst haben, weil der kommt erst noch. Und der andere, wie gesagt, ist der finale Fisch, der ganz am Ende kurz in den letzten paar Tagen kommen wird. Speak to Crow in the engineering building for a short event. Okay. Crow! Irgendwie fällt mir das krass jetzt auf, aber Crow in roter Uniform sieht ein bisschen weird aus. Harry, speak of the devil, Crow was just talking about you. What's this I hear about you guys struggling with your plans for the Academy Festival? It's embarrassing to say it, but it's true. Well, you've had so much on your plate with field studies, who can blame you? We can start thinking of stuff now, and that all that's out of the way, though. Good point. That would be nice if you'd actually lend us a hand or come up with something. And if I did, I'd be denying you youngsters a valuable lesson in independence. How could I live with myself? Sounds like Crows already made himself at home in class 7. Yep. It sure does. In fact, they're getting along so well that I think you would spend another year with them. Oh, hold on, Jellica. You're not seriously hoping I get held back here, are you? What did I ever do to you? What did I ever do to you? Anscheinend sehr viel. That reminds me, actually. What did you all do for last year's festival? Well, we were different classes, so we all did different things. My class had a little attraction that used some machines I built myself. You certainly showed off your stuff with that, didn't you? Meanwhile, I had the pleasure of playing the leading man in a play we had in the auditorium. Now that was popular. By which I mean all the girls went absolutely crazy for her and almost tore the auditorium down. Of course. Iterate through the seas of admirers to get to my top priority. Towas Glas Cat Café. Natürlich ist das ihre Top-Priorität. Just remembering how possibly cute she was in her cat outfit stands sure as Thomas blind. Ja, okay, not gonna lie. Towa in dem Cat-Outfit. I can understand where you're coming from, Angelica. No, I didn't know you could weaponize cuteness. Not only did Crow take charge by helping out a bunch of different places, he even organized our performance to close out the festival. Oh, you all did the performance together? Yeah, nothing too fancy. But we're almost as popular as Angelica's Blade, though, I know. Let's not be humble now. It was far and away the most popular event at the festival. The audience was so excited that Towa managed to get over her initial nervousness and get really into it. Now I've got to know what it was. Maybe I'll tell you about it some other time. Oh, he will. Speaking of Towa, actually, I really can't thank you enough for what you did while the trade conference was going on. I guess it applies to Crow too. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened to her if you hadn't stopped the railway guns. Okay, turn off the waterworks. No need to thank me for helping your body. He's right. Besides, it wasn't like we were the only ones involved either. I'm just glad we are all here safe and sound. And can't joke around about a festival like this. That's all the thanks I need. Even so, thanks Rain. Got London coming up with something. Seconded. If you need us to lend you a hand, just ask. I will do just that. Ja, man kann sagen, ne, wir bonden auch sehr mit dieser Vierergruppe, oder? Wir haben die so bisher mit so von den anderen Klasse, also Klasse 2 Leuten nicht so viel zu tun haben. Bonden wir mit denen doch schon am meisten. Actually, ich will mal gucken, wo Towa ist. Ah, es hat People talking inside. Okay, next on the agenda is the issue of the food and drink stalls. Most specifically, how we ensure hygiene standard across all of them. Oh, that's a big one, especially with how many non-academy users we have. Worse yet, Heinrich and some of the other instructors were saying that stalls should be banned if we can't take care of them. Are they crazy? We couldn't possibly ban food and drink stalls at the festival. It's half the fun right there. In that case, we're really going to need each and every student to understand their responsibilities in regards to hygiene. We still got about a month, so if you take the initiative early, or if you discuss this with Instructor Beatrix in the infirmary and work with her, seems like a good way to do it. Sounds good to me. Objections here. It's at an end. I'm sure if we work together, everything will be fine. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. Seems she's really busy. I was hoping to ask you about what Class 7 could do for the festival, but today is definitely does not seem like the right time. Maybe tomorrow. Well, maybe tomorrow an unserem freien Tag. Kann ich schon wieder im Kopf hatte ich gedacht, die Treppe war abgesperrt, aber nein. Einfach nur Force Memory. Oh, das war's auch schon zumindest für den keinen Abend. Show back to the dormitory. Yep. Wir können mal mit anderen Leuten da mal da drin reden. Oh ja, wenn viele Bonding-Events haben. Wow, wieder komplett 8 Bonding-Events. Insects, huh? But it is fall, I guess. Cicadas. I don't believe I've already been here half a year. The festival used to see him so far off, and now it's just next month. Ah, about 6 months really have flown by. Towa! What's that cat outfit? I'm not gonna lie, wie gesagt, Crow wird uns was zeigen, was sie performt haben. Towas Performance-Outfit. Mhm. Oh, Towa, hey there. I haven't seen you out and about too much lately. I thought you were still stuck in today's student council meeting.
今日は早上がりをさせてもらったんだ。
Oh, I see. Did you guys discuss the Academy Festival?
来月に向けて決めなくちゃいけないことが山ほどあるから、明日生徒会メンバーで改めて話し合うことになったの。
What? Auf jeden Fall dedicated. Sounds like work's really keeping you busy then. Vor allem das nach der Trade Conference. By the way, have you figured out what you would like me to help you with tomorrow? Or even take the tasks now, if you have them handy.
あ、リン君への依頼は寮で寝る前にまとめてるの。
Fair.
これから商店街に買い出しに出かけなきゃだし。ごめんね。やっぱり明日の朝でもいいかな。
That's totally fine.
リン君、それに7組の他のみんなも。
I mean, there's something I wanted to tell you, and I'm sorry it's taking me so long to say it, but...
改めてになっちゃうけど、ガレリア要塞の件はありがとう。
Warum lese ich vor, wenn sie gerade gevoiced ist? Rini ist gerade der Einzige, der nicht gevoiced ist, warum auch immer. Oh. That's fine, really. You've gotten plenty of rounds, so thanks for it already. You just kind of ended up in the wrong place at the right time, and you're lucky the instructors were there, and...
それでも君たちは私にとって命の恩人だよ。あの時、私は通商会議とは別のフロアにいたけど、それでも列車砲が発射されてオルキスタワーを直撃していたら、多分助からなかったと思う。
So, I'm just glad you're safe.
ありがとう。あんまりしつこくお礼を言うのもなんだし、このくらいにしておくね。
She's awfully conscientious, isn't she? Oh, you said you were on your way out to do some shopping, right? Is there a lot on your list?
それなりにくらいかな。あ、そういえば本屋さんで頼んでた資料も来てたっけ。雑貨屋さんに行ったら一度戻らなきゃかも。
You could do that, or I could come along with you and help carry all those bags. So about it. No strings. I just feel like you could use a hand.
いいよ。さすがに申し訳ないし。
Oh, nicht?
すごく助かるけど、そこまで手伝ってもらうのはちょっと心苦しいっていうか。すごく助かるとか催促してるわけじゃなくて。
Towa, du reitest dich gerade einfach selbst so tief da rein. Diese Conscience, that's actually something I need your advice on. It's about my class and what we can do for the upcoming festival. Es sind nur 2 Tüten. Das geht noch. Okay, jetzt ist es schon 5. Das ist mehr als nur eine gute Menge. Das ist eine sehr krasse Menge. That should be everything. Oh, it's this late already. Aber jetzt tragen sie auch nur wieder 3. I guess the sun has started setting a little earlier lately. Still, I had no idea you came here often. Möchtest always able to get stuff you can't buy anywhere else? He's my go-to guy when there's something I can't get at the academy store, like fireworks to use in school events. I think we even asked him for a penguin costume once and he actually got it. Sure. Bitte nicht dasselbe Pinguin-Kostüm, was wir für Kia hatten. It sounds like you have a pretty unique shopping list. Wait. What do you have with all those bags? Yep, 3. Oh, sorry, you gave me some of those. Don't worry about it, I'm fine. You came plenty as it is. Sorry, Reen. How about you take a break in the rest area, really? I'll buy you a coffee or something. You want to ask me something about the Academy Festival too, right?
そっか。確かに難しい状況だね。
Jetzt sind es wieder 5. Hey, your class doesn't have enough people to do anything that all involves large-scale equipment or decorations. You could get together and run a little cafe without any problems if you all want to do something like that. Thought about it, yeah. Still, if you're going to do something, I at least want it to be as impressive as what the other classes are doing. Feeling a little competitive, aren't we, Reen? Well, you have enough people to put on a play or on a game tournament. But other first year classes have already a player to do both of those. I see. I don't really want it to copy an idea another class is already doing. Actually, didn't you, Crow, Angelica, and George use the stage for exhibit last year? You heard about it? How much do you know? Not too much. All of them seem to dance around the details. One thing they all agreed on, though, was that it was a real hit. Ah, me and my big mouth. You really want to know? You don't mind telling me anyway. What else? But help me think of something that Sam could do. Well, if you insist. I can't down a chance to the sweet, fletching first year, especially after how much you helped me. Very on my toes, and I must have a little bit of courage to tell you. Thanks? Was some kind of traumatic experience or something? Naja, nicht unbedingt, sondern einfach nur für Towa einfach nur sehr peinlich. Aber auch nur für Towa selbst, also ich peinlich nicht groß, aber. Ja. And in short, we put on a musical performance. A little concert of sorts, you could say. Oh, really? I wouldn't have expected that from you guys. So you can play an instrument then? I'm afraid not. That's how I got stuck being the singer. Angie, Crow, and George all played for the show though. Oh, it actually sounds like it would be a lot of fun. If you put on a musical show, I'm sure Elliot would be a big help. So what kind of music was it? Classical, folk, show tunes? Well, it's hard to describe, but it was passionate, really modern. I'm sure I get what you mean. Yeah, well, it's not a genre that's really caught on in the Empire yet. You definitely wouldn't hear the blade in Hamda's opera house, that's for sure. Oh. Alright. Get some free time tomorrow evening? You can come until after you're done exploring the old schools, that's okay with me. Tomorrow evening? Yeah, should be free. Should I meet you in the student council room? Oh no, can you go to the computer room in the main school building? Sure thing. Does have something to do with the concert you had last year? Just have to find out tomorrow night. Okay, ich habe im Kopf, dass Crow das zeigt, aber nein, Towa selbst zeigt es. Was auch umso besser. Anyway, I'm sorry to keep asking favors of you, but would you mind coming to the lower class dormitory with me? If you stay out here much longer, we're going to miss dinner at the dorms. You have a point. But really, I'm fine with all the bags. Just leave everything to me. Yeah, so stubborn. Towa is so fucking cute. Chapter 6 Progressive Chaos. Ja, passender Name. Progressive Chaos. Passender Name. Weil Chaos wird langsam mehr und mehr. Ja. Aber hey, reden wir erstmal noch mit allen. I'm looking forward to seeing what great idea you decide on. Can't have you too much though. Someone as brilliant as me on your side already feels like stacking the deck. Fair enough, we figure out something on our own. Wir werden trotzdem dieselbe Idee nehmen, die du schon hattest. Das wird's ähnlicher. Yeah, that aside, feels like you guys have finally gotten used to having me around. Guess it means I can finally take it easy. I guess so. Meg is still adjusting to your antics, I think. But to me, you've always been a little too lax to fit the image of the modern upperclassman. I mean, what if you got a red jacket and everything? I might even forget you were a second tier. Burn. Ouch, man. That one might have hit a little too close to home. I'm just messing with you. Also auch eigentlich ganz wie, also man merkt eigentlich, Reed und Gross sind eigentlich echt doch gut Freunde. Wenn sie sich schon anfangen, sich so hart so gegenseitig auch zu necken für einen Scherz. Da merkst du, wenn du auf so ein Level mit sich gegenseitig halt joken kann und sich gegenseitig halt dissen kann und es halt trotzdem beide halt einfach wissen, es ist ein Joke und keiner nimmt Zeit. Keiner sozusagen davon verletzt, weil es halt einfach nur ein bisschen Joking ist. Aber weißt du, ja. Die Freundschaft läuft gut. I'm my club prepare for the festival while trying to brainstorm an idea for a class. It's proving to be a challenge. We have to divide up our time wisely to make sure everything goes well. Well, I don't have any clubs to worry about, so I'll devote my extra time to finding a good idea for us. You say that, but I get a feeling you're even busier than the rest of us. Kind of. Aber es wäre auch nur fitting, wenn halt Wiener die Idee bringt, weil ja, ist ja auch, er ist wirklich der Klassenanführer. The idea of an academy holding its own festival is pretty new to me. Nicht für uns, Libero macht's auch. We don't have seen a festivals in Ordo, so maybe it's like those? I don't know, that coming together to put on a festival that everyone in the school can enjoy will be a lot of fun. Now we just need to think of something our class can do for it. I'm sorry my brother has much on his mind, but shaming him for our lack of creativity isn't an option. We must come up with an idea befitting our class and status. Oh, he's really serious about us. Und ja, ich könnte theoretisch, weil ich gerade so denke, auch die immer noch, bevor wir ins Dormitory gehen, der hat auch in der Schule immer noch über das Wohnraum mit ihnen reden. Aber da wir eh alle Bonding-Events sehen, ich glaube, es reicht sich, wenn ich mich darauf begrenze, dass wir den am Abend hier vor immer noch mit allen reden. Und so wissen, wo sie gerade an derzeitigen Stand ist. The things we can pull off with just the number of people we've got in class 7 are kind of limited, huh? Personally, I would like it if we did something music related, but that might be too much of a stretch. Reminds me, Towa mentioned that she was involved at some kind of concert for last year's festival. Maybe she has some good idea for us when I go to see her tomorrow evening. Better asking my clubmates about the festival plans later, but Ferris is an upper class student and the other two are second years. I'm sure they've got something amazing up their sleeves. Who wants to bet their answers are only going to depress me? Yeah, we don't exactly have a lot of options either. Still, I'm sure we'll come up with something that we can really be proud of. You're right about that. Well, I got a meeting for practice tomorrow, so maybe we should spend the day pondering an idea for the festival. Also made arrangements with Sharon to teach me too. Oh, what are you planning on having me teach you? That's nothing too important, don't worry about it. Okay. Who's du's, von Sharon kannst du viel lernen. Die sagen noch nicht über den Aspekten. What's wrong, Emma? Oh, sorry, I guess I've been feeling very well out of it lately. Maybe it's because I've been so focused on coming up with ideas for a literature scrap short story collection. You should take the chance to get some good rest tonight, then. That's exactly what I intended to do. I guess I'll go straight to bed tonight. Easier to come up with ideas when you're already when you were rested. That's true. But it raises the question, with all those naps you take, how are you always so tired? Years of experience. Alright, that makes sense. Somehow. Ja gut, wir wissen nicht, was sie so noch nebenbei macht und an Vorbereitungen trifft. Jäger-Style, also. Wir wissen, dass sie ihre eigenen Sprengstoffe und alles macht und wahrscheinlich auch zum Teil selbst bastelt. Könnte ich mir gut vorstellen. People keep telling me that festivals are all about the good stalls. I wonder what kind of tasty stuff they will have. Well, there's nothing wrong with being excited for them, but we should probably focus on an idea for our class right now. I know. Sarah ist nicht tief. Wieder unten ein Bier trinken? Yep. Looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. You got your next field study and your practical exam coming up too, so there's only a think of something later. If you really can't think of anything, you could always just prop up your field study reports and call it a day. And when you're out for most boring event ever? Not on my watch. We'll only have one chance to enjoy the festival as first years after all. Ja, das stimmt. Good. You do understand. Sharon. Too young. The chairman stated that she has high hopes for the Academy Festival. Visitors will be coming from all different regions, so it should be quite stimulating for the economy, she says. Oh, of course, she also looking forward to your performance as well. I'm taking it with an anticipation myself. Ja, wir werden schon was finden. Sugar holiday? Yep. Choosing the rest will cause the day to change and the main story to advance. Yep, we know that. You want some free day? Wahrscheinlich primär erstmal viele Bonding-Events dran tun.